ירושלים, מה עובר לכם בראש? מה זה ירושלים? בית המקדש. מי מאמין שבית המקדש ייבנה בשנים הקרובות? מה יש שם עכשיו על בית המקדש? אז מה יקרה עם המסגד? יישבר? אם יקרה פגש בשנה האחרונה...
Who among you have met an Arabic kid in the last year?
ילד ערבי.
איפה פגשת ילד ערבי?
דיברת איתו?
לא, הוא דחף אותי, אבל לא...
ומה קורה כשאתם רואים ילד ערבי? מה אתם מרגישים?
What do you feel when you meet Arabic kids?
זעם?
I want to kill them. These are like sixth graders, they look like roughly. Like these are like 12-year-olds, maybe.
מה קורה כשאתם פוגשים ילד חילוני? למה אתם מוכרים עליו שלא הולך חרדי? מה הוא עושים? כשאתם חושבים על ירושלים בעוד 10 שנים. כולם חרדים?
There will be Arabs, but they will be slaves. That comes from the kid.
תהיה משיח, הבנתי, כן, מה אתה אומר?
All Arabs will die. All Arabs will die, and part of them will be our slaves. Not the math Olympian of the group, I'm guessing.
Bigger picture of what happened to him, of what the other side has proven that they are actually willing to do. You know, I got in trouble a little bit for saying it. People are like, that was so terrible. I go, no, you should watch the video. Like, no, but that's gruesome. Maybe you're a friend. I was like, no, watch the video. It is gruesome. It is sick. It is absolutely disgusting, but it is exactly what they are willing to do to you.
So
how do you feel about the investigation?
He immediately brings it back to left and the right have to hate each other. He immediately gets his bearings back and like, oh wait, this all has to end up in the left wants to kill you. The left is this was a lefty who hated who was a trans lover who hated Charlie because Charlie told the truth about trans stuff. That's all.
It makes no sense.
If you believe that, I've got a vaccine I'd like to sell you, just like his father sold us. Let's remember that. It was his father and their administration that still takes credit for the Operation Warp Speed. That's how you should get a new experimental medical treatment to market at warp speed.
Yeah.
Hey, something that usually takes 10 years to find out what all the side effects are. Let's get it done in like 5 seconds. And
I don't like things like Operation Make Sure It's Not Poison first.
Yeah.
That would have slowed us down in a competitive global market. I mean,
I just want to play this one more time. I played it in my other segment with Megyn Kelly. This is just one thing that Don Jr. and Megyn Kelly want you to think is possible that it's not. Because they said he brought the gun up. He had it disassembled. Tyler Robinson had the gun disassembled. He had it in his backpack, which it wouldn't fit in his backpack. Then they said he had it jammed down his pants. Well, he couldn't have it jammed down his pants because he was wearing shorts. And then he changed his clothes. Then they said he went on the roof and he took it out of his backpack, and then he put it together, took the shot, then disassembled it, left the screwdriver on the roof, then jumped off the roof, put it back in his backpack, which it wouldn't fit, and then went to the woods and put it back together, even though he left the screwdriver on the roof. He put it back together, and then he put a towel around it. So this is going to debunk that theory.
Buy the reassembly. I do not buy that. Yourself. Unless this kid has secretly been training like John Wick for the past 6 months. So watch this guy break this down.
Now, if I take a shot and immediately disassemble this, I have to remove the bolt, remove the magazine, grab my Allen key, hit the 2 bolts on the bottom, put those away in the Allen key, grab my Torx key, remove the scope, put everything in the backpack, make sure I have everything, and make my way downtown. Okay, which is going to take a lot longer for him than it is for me, especially because his fine-tuned motor function, something as simple as grabbing an Allen key to a little bolt, is going to be extremely impaired due to a dump of adrenaline throughout his bloodstream. An extreme elevated heart rate is going to make these fine-tuned skills extremely difficult. I mean, just for him to think and analyze of what needs to be done to disassemble this rifle and get away would be difficult. We're not even going to touch the top.
Right now he's 47 seconds and he's struggling and he's totally calm.
Yeah.
And he didn't just shoot a guy.
Right.
And then he's supposed to get it in that stupid fucking backpack.
Doesn't fit.
Literally, it makes no sense.
Comment down below and don't.
So this is what Don Jr. would want you to believe that that's real. He has faith in that story that's easily debunked just by watching that guy try to put together that gun and take it apart. And he left the screwdriver on the roof. So how did he put it back together again in the first place?
Oh, maybe there was a screwdriver in the Palantir house.
Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, where he dropped the gun, where Tyler Robinson supposedly dropped the gun, that property owned by Palantir. Also, that same property was in a Google search that came out of Israel before the shooting. Isn't that weird? That exact address where he dropped the rifle was in a Google search, came from Israel, before the shooting. Isn't that weird? So Don Jr., Megyn Kelly, completely incurious about or skeptical of anything Kash Patel and the Trump administration is saying about the shooting. Now, of course, Don Jr. has to lie because it's his father's administration. I get that. I get that he's not going to come out there and contradict his father's administration while his father is president.
Yeah.
I get that. And it would have been better if he said, hey, I can't talk about this. My father's president. It's his administration. I don't want to talk about this investigation and say anything that would compromise it or contradict it or cause a news cycle. I'm not going to talk about it. That's what he should have said. But instead he lied.
Well, Megyn Kelly, both of them seem like they don't believe what they're saying. I mean,
neither of them.
They're not convinced. So her bringing it up again is really like a kind of a mean improv trick to pull on. He has to yes and that improv. Do you think it's good, Don?
I mean, it's easier to find someone who doesn't like paid vacations than it is to find someone who's not lying about Charlie Kirk.
Or all the other shootings that have happened in the last 2 years, which I must say are all as bizarre. Hey, remember the guy who went to New York from L.A. with an AR-15 for some reason because he's mad about high school football?
Yeah, remember that?
They shot a woman in Blackstone.
Remember that? Yeah.
There's always one, and we just move on. Just move on.
And then we just move on. So let's hear her question one more time for John Jr.
How do you feel about the investigation into Charlie's death? Can we have faith in it? Do you feel like it's being well handled?
Yeah. What's your main takeaway? Is it that they're going to kill Candace Owens and make it look like suicide after her battle with mental health? Because that's my main takeaway. That's what I think. Let's listen to his babada 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 one more time. This is fun. Watch it. Babada 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 babada.
So far, listen, so far so good. I think, I've had this conversation with a lot of the guys that have been, very involved from the beginning, and others that are a big part of that movement that are, are going to take, more of a role. Guys like JD, like, hey, he believes we have to keep this going. People, myself, hey, I did a lot of them, but I got to do even more. We got to keep this going. There's never going to be a replacement for Charlie Kirk. You can't plug.
He immediately didn't answer the question. He immediately went on. He's pretending like she asked him, hey, how do we keep TP USA going without Charlie? That's not the question she asked at all. And he was hoping she would take the hint and just move on. Mm-hmm. She does not take the hint. And she asked the question to him. He's obviously not answering that question on purpose. He's obviously trying to change the subject. And she wouldn't let it happen. Isn't that weird? Because if you thought that the investigation was on the up and up, why would you even ask that question? And B, why would you ask it twice?
Because you want to torture Donald Trump Jr. with the question. That's very clear. That's what she wanted to do because she was uncomfortable.
Yep.
And she thought it'd be fun to put it on him.
Yeah, let's put it on him. Let's make this about him instead of about me.
It was fun.
It was fun. It's fun to watch Don Jr. lie like that. That's fantastic. Anyway, all right. If you'd like to hear my Charlie Kirk jokes, which I have plenty of jokes about the investigation, come see me in Australia. We have second shows in every venue. And then we'll be in Burbank, California. That's the day after Thanksgiving. It's a Friday. Everybody's off. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets, and we'll see you in Pottstown. Hey, did we get that ticket link for Waikiki yet?
Nope, but we asked today again. We've been asking every day.
Wow. So they're slow to come up with the ticket link for Waikiki, but it's coming.
Hey, come see me in San Diego, by the way.
Oh, Kurt will be in San Diego this weekend, so go see Kurt in San Diego. That's right. All right, over to Steph.
Okay. Run as Vance's VP. Disappear Vance and presto, Louise Brooks. Oh, okay. Here we go. Bittersweet duality. Jimmy, when I first saw the Jesse Lee Peterson video thumbnail, I admittedly facepalmed, wondering why you went on. I quickly realized upon watching that I was wrong to be apprehensive. Hardest I've laughed this year so far. And that's from Bittersweet Duality. Thank you for that one. Yes.
That was pretty funny, that clip I saw of you and Jesse Lee Peterson.
Yeah, that show did great. It's a fun watch, definitely. If you haven't caught it yet, you have to check it out.
He just repeats the same question. You have no idea what in the hell he's saying.
He has, somebody called him like this modern day Socratic interviewer. Just spotted a clip of you in a funny video on Candace Owens' show. Sweet. I love when you get noticed for all of your truth telling. Vicky. Thank you, Vicky. Everything's a scam. Everything's a lie. Everything's hypocrisy. And that's why I don't comply. Vienticus! If the money fits, you must acquit. Sound chaser. Come on, boys. Kirk was hunted down by a rabies-infected pack of furies. What, son? Son Skeets? I don't understand. Love Jimmy's appearance on Jesse Lee Peterson. Was so much fun. Ziggy Zog.
Thank you.
CIA was caught trying to regime change India. A U.S. Special Forces member was founded Kia. Indian NSA intercepted and stopped incident on social media. Savage, thank you for that. That's why NSA did not try to show stars from the moon. Amateur astronomers would debunk it. Peer review. Not but a fan. I'll say it again. 9/11 is a false flag day. And now 9/10 is a false flag day. How did that happen? Vienticus? I don't get it. Hey, much love from Bermuda. Great interview with Jesse Lee Peterson. Do you love God? Burmy brother. Do you love God? Hey, GDNPB, thank you so much, GDNPB. I like turtles, Art Churro. All I know is this. Charlie Kirk's wife seemed happy than normal for a grieving spouse, as if she got paid to be happy and be quiet. Because if Kirk knew anything, you best believe he told her.
Well, she maybe doesn't want to be killed too. I mean, not necessarily that she's in any way bad, but probably pretty heavy to know you could get whacked for, if you don't look right in public.
Yeah. I asked Professor Bart K this week about speaking on your show. He said he would invite him. Please, Jimmy. He's the best health scientist on YouTube. We need it. Gritty Image, and that's Professor Bart K. All right, Gritty Image. Brad Gilbert, it's a squib. Off to Valhalla equals witness protection. Looney says, Steph is real. Megan is a mannequin. Ludus Merkins, thank you, Ludus. Hey, Jimmy, would you bring Stu Peters on? Ned telling, thank you for the request, Ned. Lewis, with all the disinformation nowadays, it's not so much they think we're stupid.
Okay.
They think we're cowards and won't do anything. Question is, how do we try to fight back? I believe it's never too late. Lewis, back to Jim.